Hi, welcome back to a new video. So today we got LEGO Transformers. Yes, the long intro is necessary. Optimus Prime. So, as you can see, I got him in his Freightliner, don't remember the rest of the name, alt mode. And frankly, I think this looks pretty epic. I mean, the back's kind of bare, but, you know, that's how the truck is in real life, so, yeah. It's a little gappy in some areas, and I'm running out of parts, so it's just a massive one right there. Just pretend that's an Autobot symbol or something. I don't know. You do you. The only issue I really have with this alt mode is gaps like here, right there, there. It's kind of messy. But overall, it conveys pretty nicely. There's also no gas tanks, but we can just be like every Optimus Prime, like, yeah, this is the gas tank, and call it a day. It is also a little bit longer than it should be. It should be stopped about right there, but the rest of this is about accurate. It's a little bit taller than it should be for minifigure scale, but yeah, I think overall it's pretty good. So for some comparisons, here's an absolutely random minifigure that has no relation to this at all. Inferno. And I'm currently working on a new Jazz, so that's not going to be pulled up because he's in a box in pieces. Anyways, let's get on to the transformation, because there really isn't a lot to look at here. But just a quick 360 of the smokestack, the back panel. Okay, so let's start with the transformation. There's two things you can do. We're going to start with the proper way. So first thing you're going to want to do is, of course, like any good old Optimus Prime, is pull the arms up. Now we're going to... I'm just going to bring the camera down a little bit. So you're going to just pull the arm out, and then the hand is on a hinge right here. And then just with some stud friction, you're going to rotate up. And then just for clarity's sake, you're going to close it. And then bring it forward. Do the same thing for the other side, so just bring the arm out, forward. Then you're going to take this piece, straighten that out, bring it up, and line it up right there. There we have Muscle Truck. Because, you know, why not? Anyways, so from here, we're going to need to bring the camera up again. You're just going to come to this back panel here and just raise this up just to kind of get it out of the way. And now from here, you'll be able to see some hinges. You want to take the entire top half of the cab and just flip it back. And this will just sit right there for now. And you're also going to want to bring up the feet, which are just pretty simple. Now from here, you're going to want to collapse in the wheels. We need to raise up the camera a little bit more. You're getting kind of tall. And now what you're going to want to do here is, this is on a single little clip thing, so you're going to rotate it around like that, and then just kind of slip it under. Do the same thing for this side. So this is the assembly. You're just going to rotate it. These are all just going to fold back and split apparently. But understandably so, it's only two studs and there's a lot of weight. So I'm going to rotate this again and just kind of fold them up back here, where those kind of in the back. And then you want to take the sides, this would stop breaking, sides of the truck, and you're just going to fold these down. Okay. So now I'm just going to lay that all down. We're going to work on the upper body here, which we're going to lower the camera down for a little bit. There we go. But what you need to do here is you need to open up these top sections. Open up the windshield. Then you're going to need to fold down this part, making sure all of this stays on this thin frame. Then you're going to flip the head up. And then just kind of put it all back together. That part of the transformation took way too long to figure out. You're just going to kind of want to just collapse everything back up. Just kind of straighten the arms out. And now you're going to want to take this bottom area and tap it into these two studs right here. So let's just... Probably any more height than this yet, but that's fine. So you're just going to want to take that and that. And just so I can give a better shot, I'm going to open this up. We're showing, so as you can see in there, there's two studs, and there's this, and then it'll kind of all just line up in between the lights. You can just close all of this back up again. Okay, so now we only got a few things left to do, like transform the head, which we're just going to rotate that piece around to get it forward facing, then just rotate up the ears. That's all for the head. Then we're going to come to the back here, and then for this back panel, you're just going to rotate this down, or break it off. And it kind of falls off while it's not held on by too much. But there you go, there we have our G1 styled Optimus Prime, and this came out so well. It just works. It works very well. Transformation smooth, it's simple. Not something you find in qualities in a Lego Transformer, and it's also pretty sturdy. And it's also not too disproportioned. And I just really like it. Just came out so clean looking, as you probably tell by that transformation. It's very inspired by MP10. By the fake grill and the grill kind of ending up in here. That took a while to perfect. The back is really clean, the wheels and all the back panels just kind of clean up very cleanly. Don't stick out too much. Arms look pretty clean. Hands don't have a lot of articulation though. Legs got their blue stretch-related parts right here and here. Feet, well, their feet, not what you're expecting. The head in particular, in my opinion, came out pretty nicely. I just don't have the proper mask piece I would have liked to use. As you can see, it's got the blue eyes, the ears kind of just go around, but that's just for the sake of scale. You can see the bumper in there, smokestack shoulders. You can pretend that's an Autobot symbol. Anywho, for articulation, the head can do a nice spinny spin. Can look up and down. If you want, you can cram a matrix in there. You're gonna have to remove it during transformation though, because that's where the head goes. The arms can move like that. There's not a lot of movement there, so you're gonna have to get a lot of your expressions through like poses like that. You can do a full 360 because of course they're on ball joints, and if you want, you can also flip these up. But I don't know. It's got 90 degrees of bend. Can drop his wrist. Bicep swivel. All the fingers are individually articulated along with the thumb. No waist swivel, but the legs can kick forward about that far. Back. I'm pretty sure if you move the arm out of the way, you can get it. Yeah, he can do a pretty good splits. 90 degrees of bend there. Got breakage leg. And then you can also just kind of maneuver these for whatever pose you need. Oh, there goes. Anywho, for an accessory, I haven't made a matrix. I've got this rifle though. And so there's just this little clip right here. That's going to go into his thumb. Right there. You need to pull it up a little bit so that way it'll line up properly. But it is a bit of a challenge to get it on and staying. There. As you can probably tell, the rifle's very stylized. It's not the big massive thing. It's a little more narrow, bulkier in the back. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. And as for another accessory, I have a very poorly made matrix. I tried using this dome piece originally, but it wouldn't fit inside his chest then because then it makes it bulk out. But yeah, if you want, you can just open up his chest. And then let's just kind of slide that in. And close up his chest again. It's like it's never there. So yeah, got his matrix, got the rifle. You can even just kind of plonk it in his hand. Although his hands aren't really made for this. So you can just kind of like loosely grab it. There we go. Whoa, wait. I actually haven't tried this yet. Can we like, oh. Can we get like the proper matrix pose? This is not something I have tried. Oh, we're close. I think we can do it. Yeah, no, it's slightly too small. Ah, that's a shame. I'm sure if we did it above his head, we could do it. Yeah, let's go. We can kind of do a matrix pose, just not in front of him, only above him. Kind of a shame, but it's fine. Anyways, for size comparison, here we have Kingdom Inferno, a nice little railgun. Got a minifigure who is minuscule. I think he's about 25 studs tall. Because why not? Here he is with Studio Series Dino. And also in the same category of, well, why not? Here he is with my Lego Dino, who I'm currently working on upgrades for. So anyways, that is it for the Lego Transformers Optimus Prime I've made. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.